Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the Golden State Warriors beating the New York Knicks, 114-102 reaction, second game of back-to-back. They beat Charlotte last night. Playing New York, I knew it was going to be a tough game, but I thought they were beatable. I mean, obviously no Karl Anthony Towns, but I don't care if they didn't have Karl Anthony Towns, man. Curry got banged up last night. Still no Jonathan Kuminga. No GP2, usually first guy that comes off the bench for us, and he's been playing really well lately. But the Warriors are just playing such good basketball lately, especially tonight. Jimmy Butler's more aggressive. Start of the game, he really wasn't aggressive, and I've been calling for him to be more aggressive. And I thought Jimmy Butler was really, really good, especially in the second half. First half he wasn't great, but in the second half he was much more aggressive. You know, getting back door, getting a layup, a dunk, getting to the free throw line, making some free throws. And Curry had a good game. He struggled in the first half, but he went off in the second half. Obviously, great game from Steph Curry. It feels like he always plays good against the Knicks, especially in MSG. He's now 12-1 against the Knicks in MSG as a Warrior. That one loss being his famous 54-point game. That's got to be his favorite place to play. And when Jimmy Butler plays, we're 9-1. And that 5 seed, I think, is going to be in reach if the Warriors keep playing the way they are. The 5 seeds in reach, because I know the last 8 games are going to be tough, though, to end the season. But the Rockets are going to drop some games. But if we don't get the 5th seed and we stay the 6th, that's fine, as long as we're in the playoffs. That's what I want. I just want to get the 6th seed or better, and we're in the playoffs, so we don't have to play stupid playing games. And they've gained 2 games on the Rockets the last few nights. There's traffic below them, I mean, obviously, but the 5th seed's becoming more plausible. They're only 3 back of Houston, and they've already clinched the head-to-head tiebreaker. They have the tiebreaker over Houston, so Warriors are now 34-28, Rockets are 37-25. We can get there, and with the way the Grizzlies have been sliding, we could possibly get up to 4th, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself here. Way too ahead. Let's just talk about this game. Just one more road game, and if we can win that, and then we have a 7-game homestand. Can't lay an egg against the Nets, gotta dominate them. But let's get into it here. So, good win for the Warriors tonight. I thought Draymond was locked in tonight too. I think it's his 35th birthday, so happy birthday to Mr. Green. I thought he was locked in tonight. I thought he played pretty good. He had 8 points, 8 assists, he had 9 rebounds. I thought played really well on the defensive end. He was 2 for 4, only took 4 shots, and that's shots you probably want him to take. You don't want to take too many shots because he's such a good rebounder and decision maker. So, I thought Draymond played really well. Like, you can really tell when he gives a fuck or not in some games. Those Philly-like performances piss you off, especially in that 4th quarter, in that Philly game. But damn, these ones make it worth it because he was locked in on both ends. Butler, I thought Jimmy Butler played the best game he's played scoring-wise for in his Warrior era. 19 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds for Jimmy Butler. He was 6 for 12 shooting. And this Warrior team feels like they can do something in the playoffs. If they can get there, I think we can do something like. And Jimmy Butler did for Steph what Lucas is sort of doing for LeBron. They gave them renewed life and energy. The major difference is the Lakers were trending up prior to the trade wall. We were struggling. We were like the 10th seed or something. Somewhere like 9th, 10th, 11th, somewhere between there. And it still feels like we have a chance to do something if we can continue to play out this and get in the postseason. But that's the best I've seen Jimmy Butler play, especially at second half. Like, this second half version of Jimmy Butler is the one I would prefer for 4th quarters, but I'll take it. Like, this team is actually good. This isn't just some type of fluke. I've thought the Knicks have been frauds, that they can't beat the good and elite teams. But they're still good. They're just not that good, say like the Cavs or the Celtics. But I still think we're really good. This team is good. Like, if Jimmy Butler plays that aggressive, and we can get really good games from like Steph Curry, and have good games from Podziemski had a good game. But the Warriors' second unit sparked runs to start the fourth quarter and gained separation 2 nights in a row. That's huge stuff. I want to see Jonathan Kuminga with this second unit. But the second unit sparked the fourth quarter. Buddy Hield literally struggles for all of the first half and most of the third quarter, and then all of a sudden he starts hitting. He hits 1 3 and then he makes another. Seems about right. But I agree to him. I mean, I know when he's cold, he's ice cold, but when he gets hot, he's hot. But he ended up with 15 points, 6 rebounds. He was 6 for 13. I don't know how many points he scored in the second half. I think he scored, 10? He made 2 threes I know of, and a jumper and a layup. Obviously, Steph, one more I say, 28 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds for Mr. Steph Curry. I believe he was 10 of 21 or 10 of 22, 5 of 9 from 3. He had 2 steals, almost another double-double for Steph Curry. He's been getting a lot of assists lately. His passing has been great last 3 games. But I'm told he's not a point guard by casuals. That he's just a shooter. He went off the second half. I don't know how many he had at halftime. He was 3 for 10, so he had to have probably 8, 9 points, probably 10 or something. So he went off the second half. And his passing was great. Pods had a great game. He ended with 19 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 8 for 16. Now, I talked a lot of shit about Pods earlier in this season, but he's been cooking since he's come back from injury. He had a good game against Charlotte last night. He had that double-double, 19 points, 11 rebounds. And then he had a 19, 5, and 4 on 50% shooting tonight. The Orlando and Philly games, he struggled, but the last 2, he's played well. Give credit to him. Since coming back from that injury, besides 1 or 2 games, I thought he's been a pretty positive contribution. Quentin Post, 3 points, 3 rebounds. He hit a 3. He just need to get a little more muscle in that paint next season, and I think we have a big steal. Santos, 9 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Good game from Guy Santos. Man, he's such a good defender as well. Kevin Knox, 2 points, and Looney, 2 points, 4 rebounds. But Guy Santos is a good player. People don't talk about him a lot, but he's a good bench player when he's out there. But we'll get Post in the summer. We'll get Post right in the summer, get him in the weight room, so he can score in the paint. But also, I just want to give a round of applause for the Warriors' fourth quarter defense. Just the defense overall in the second half. We really struggled in the first half. 26 in the first quarter, 29 in the second quarter. We just really struggled to stop them. But they locked in the second half. 26 points and then 21 fourth quarter points. Just round of applause for that fourth quarter defense. And that's how you close out games on the road against a good opponent. And our defense has been so good since Jimmy's been here. We've just been an excellent second half team. First halves have been shaky, but the second halves they've played way better. Just a second half team win. That defense in the fourth, man, gotta give Buddy some love. He actually played good defense, so he finally made some shots. I mean, I was pissed because he wasn't making them, because that's what he's supposed to do, make shots. Most of them were open. And he finally made some in the fourth quarter. Moody done a good job defensively. And Guy Santos freaking dog out there on defense. Jimmy Butler getting fourth quarter free throws. Love it. And Steph Curry hitting the night. Man, I love playing in MSG. It's fun. I believe they have played, 4 games on this homestand? or excuse me, road stand. They've they played 4 games on this road trip, and they are 3-1 in these games. So they played 4 games so far, and they are 3-1. So Brooklyn on Thursday, they can't sleep past that one. Can't sleep on that game. They just gotta go in there and take care of business. But they're now 34-28. OG Anunoby had 29 points tonight for New York. 11 for 19 for the original gangster, OG Anunoby. That was a good game from OG. It was really him and Brunson doing pretty much the work for this Knicks team. Brunson had 25 points, 7 assists. He done most of his work in the first half. I thought the Warriors played really good team defense. Moses Moody helped limit Jalen Brunson to 8 points in the second half. Butler was forceful toward the basket, just contributions up and down the roster. They just done such a good job on Jalen Brunson. There was where they missed 6 or 7 shots in a row, and Brunson couldn't get a shot up, just doubling, and great job by Moses Moody. But the Knicks management of Brunson's minutes in the fourth was really bad, I thought. But yeah, the Warriors done a good job on Jalen Brunson. Achua, 8 points, 15 rebounds. Josh Hart, 2 points, 8 rebounds for Josh Hart. Yeah, he was awful, man. 1 for 8 for Josh Hart. 7 points, 5 rebounds for Mitchell Robinson. Their offense was just way too stagnant in the second half. But they had Mitchell Robinson just my God, he's not that good. They need Cat out there because Mitchell Robinson's so ass. Bridges, 14, 15 points. He's terrible, dude. I mean, he was 7 for 15, but he's 2 for 17 from 3 in his last 3 games. He had Curry on him all night. I mean, you gotta be there. I'm not saying Curry's a bad defender, but come on, you have Steph Curry on you. You're taller than him. You gotta take advantage of that. He tried to fucking stat pad and airball to 3 there at the end. So much for his 5 first-round picks. Sham at 5 points. Campaign 5 points, 4 assists, 2 of 6 shooting. He sucks. McBride 6 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds for McBride. He was 2 for 7. Outside of Anunoby and Brunson, everybody else just kind of stuck it up tonight. I mean, Chua gave good effort. Besides that, man, they just sucked. But the Knicks fall to 40-21 here. The Warriors shot 48.9% from the field tonight. 13 of 37, 35.1% from 3. Really struggled in the first half, but they shot better in the second half. 15 of 19 from the line. 44 total rebounds, 9 offensive, 35 defensive, 30 assists on the 43 makes. 7 blocks, 7 steals, 11 turnovers, had 54 in the paint, 14 fouls. Knicks, 44.6% from the field. They really went off. They really played well in the first half offensively. Second half they didn't, and defensively they didn't really play well either. They were 8 of 33 from 3, stinky. 24.2%, 12 of 15 from the line, 80.0%, 42 total rebounds, 14 offensive, 28 defensive, 26 assists, 2 blocks, 4 steals, 13 turnovers, 48 points in the paint, and 17 fouls. So the Warriors just took it really. They were down by they were down by 8. I believe they were down by 10 in the third quarter, but Steph Curry happened, and the rest of the team just contributions up and down. They had scored 35-26 third quarter, 32-21 fourth quarter. I don't care if they didn't have Karl Towns. This was second night of back-to-back. Steph Curry's probably ankle might be a little bit sore. I don't know. No John Kuminga still, so I don't care if they didn't have Karl Anthony Towns, man. We're a better basketball team than we were before we had Jimmy Butler. Second unit done a really good job. Jimmy really regressed from Buddy Hield. Played much better in the end of that third quarter and the start of the fourth quarter. So, I believe Thursday they play the Brooklyn Nets to end this road trip. So, hopefully they can get the win there. Don't overlook them. So, yeah, that's all to say. Peace. Go Warriors.